You're listening to As Read by Me, the podcast where writers read and readers listen.
Hi, this is Bill Rausch. This is a story titled Turkey Day, as read by me. Tom pretty much had the run of the barnyard. When he fanned his fantastic tail feathers and puffed his buff chest, oh, the ducks and the chickens, they just stood back in awe. And after he ran off that pompous cock-of-the-walk Roger Rooster, who was always getting in his way, none dared to step in front of him as he gorged himself on the corn Mrs. Farmer scattered about the barnyard. That chilly November morning, after he gobbled his corn, leaving a few kernels for the chickens and ducks, Tom Turkey strutted around his barnyard domain, his fat belly full. The frost sparkled on the pumpkins as Tom nestled his comfortable girth into the straw pile next to the barn to warm himself. Well, once again, Tom had way overeaten and needed to give his constitution a chance to digest all that corn. As he burrowed deep into the straw, the cows moseyed out for their breakfast of nice, fresh hay.
You see him out there this morning, stuffing himself with all that corn?
Betsy the cow smiled at her friend as they chewed, not aware that the feathered interloper had heard her. Tom bristled as they went on.
Girlfriend, that old fool don't have a clue what's in store for him. Just 3 more weeks.
Betsy's friend, Margie, grinned. Tom cocked his head to hear better. What? What the heck is she talking about? Whoa, what's in store for me? Betsy swallowed her cud and grinned.
I know, right? I can't believe he's so stupid. Only 3 weeks till Thanksgiving. I can't wait to see the look in his eyes when Mr. Farmer comes looking for him with his axe.
Margie let go of the big old cowbelly laugh.
Oh, yeah, girl. And relieves Fat Tom of his fat head.
Tom just sat there, digesting not only the corn, but also digesting what he had just overheard. My fat head. Then it dawned on him. Tom, the way too fat turkey, suddenly realized why his father, Tim Turkey, just up and vanished about a year ago. Oh, crap, Tom panicked. I better think fast. After a restless night, Tom woke up with a plan. He wasn't sure that 3 weeks would be enough time, but if he started today, maybe.
Buck, Roger. Buck, Roger.
Tom did his best chicken cluck imitation. Nothing.
Roger, Buck, Roger, you can come back now to the barnyard. I want to make up with you.
Oh, Tom heard the weeds rustle behind the barn. A scrawny Roger Rooster emerged, filthy feathers in disarray, looking more like a starving pigeon than a majestic cock-of-the-walk rooster with a fiery red comb that he once was.
You calling me?
Roger asked, his cackle trembling. He didn't trust his old nemesis, Tom.
Oh, there you are, Roger, my old friend.
Tom smiled, hoping he didn't sound too patronizing. But he had to convince Roger, and fast. Just 2 weeks and 6 days to go. Well, the big day finally arrived, Thanksgiving. Mr. Farmer marched out to the barnyard in the frosty morning air. And his freshly sharpened axe sparkled in the sun. He found Tom sunning himself by the barn door. What? Mr. Farmer was flabbergasted when he saw the now way too thin Tom. Tom, who hadn't eaten so much as a single kernel of corn for 2 weeks and 6 days. Then he looked over at Roger, sitting next to Tom. Roger Rooster, the way well-nourished, way too fat cock of the walk, Roger Rooster. Well, for Mr. Farmer anyway, this would be a no-brainer. Mrs. Farmer was waiting impatiently on the front porch, her oven already warmed up. As her husband walked toward her with 2 fat chicken feet clenched in his fist, oh my, she was not happy.
What the hell's that? I ain't feeding my family no damn chicken. No, sir, not in my house, not on Thanksgiving. You get your butt back out there.
Tom trembled as Mr. Farmer came at him. He was too weak to run.
Thanks for joining us. Did you like the show? Have you thought about sharing it with a friend? Just a suggestion. We'd certainly appreciate it. If you're a writer, or you know a writer who would like to read something on an upcoming episode, send an email to writers@asreadbyme.com. Until next time, this is Dave Stiles wishing you and yours a very happy and healthy Thanksgiving.